What's up, folks? I'm Boston Sports Zach. It's here, the Boston Bruins NHL21 franchise. Let's hop right into it. So we're going to take a look at our lines here before we get into our first game versus the Capitals. Marchand, Bergeron, Pastrnak, DeBrusk, Krejci, Kasha, Ritchie, Coyle, Smith, Bjork, Corrali, Wagner. Goalies, no surprise that our goalies are Rask and Halak. Defense, Moore, McAvoy, Miller, Carlo, Lazon, and Clifton. Let's waste no time and let's hop right into it against the Washington Capitals. My biggest issue with this so far is that there are the divisions aren't realigned. And the reverse retro jerseys I don't see, so that sucks. But, yeah, the divisions are last year's divisions, unfortunately. So there's no Canadian division. So, but we're going to hop into our first game against the Washington Capitals. And, oh, whoa, voice crack. And I am going to commentate a good amount of it, like I would, like an NHL commentator would. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Tuukka Rask. Oh, I'm pretty sure Henrik Lundqvist is still the goalie for the Capitals. I am pretty sure it's, yeah. Oh, no, Ilya Samsonov. So Samsonov and Rask are the two goaltenders between the pipes to start the first game of the season. Backstrom and Bergeron square off of the faceoff dot as Orlov will bring it up. It's intercepted by Bergeron at the center dot. It takes a snipe at Samsonov and he'll freeze it to start the game. Bergeron and Backstrom inside the Washington zone for the faceoff. Bergeron wings it, checks this back out to Moore. Moore back to McAvoy, to the dot to Pastrnak. Pastrnak moves his way around. He's trying to get into the slot as he's hit and loses possession. Ovechkin is drilled there by McAvoy as he's unable to take possession of the puck. Bring it up around on the board, says Yoshi, as he'll check it back around. Ovechkin, the grade 8, to the slot! Score! To start the season, the first shot is a goal from Nicholas Backstrom. What an assist there from Alex Ovechkin. The grade 8 sets it up perfectly for his longtime teammate to get the Caps on the board. 1-0. Not the start the Bruins were looking for. Moore to McAvoy. McAvoy to Bergeron. He'll bring it up the wing, and he's hit hard, but Pastrnak will pick it up. He'll shoot, and he's unable to get the puck. He's unable to get the puck off his stick, as there was hard contact in front of the net. Orlov loses it. Marchand will dump this down, and this will be icing. Face off inside the Boston zone. Off is one. Dillon back to Schultz. To Sprong. Sprong is hit hard on the boards. Pastrnak unable to get to that. Dillon will keep it in, but he's hit hard there. Marchand will bring it up. Marchand over to Bergeron, and he loses possession as Schultz will take it away from him. Schultz up to Vrana, over to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov gets around. McAvoy will bring it in, pass it out to Sprong. And that one just can't seem to find any juice. Set up well, and another goal. Another good setup right to the left side of Tuukka Rask as Evgeny Kuznetsov scores to make it 2-0. This Boston defense, you can tell they are off their hinges. They are not right without Zdeno Chara and Torrey Krug. You can tell this defense does not look right. DeBrusk will bring it up the wing. He's tripped up on the play, and that'll be a penalty. So down by 2, down by 2, Boston will be on the power play as Tom Wilson will go to the box for tripping. One of the best power plays in the NHL. The Boston Bruins down 2. Samsonov will pass this out to Orlov after the Washington faceoff win, and that will be tossed down behind the net of Tuukka Rask. Corral back up behind. Moved up the ice to Nick Ritchie, to Craig Smith, their free agent accusation. Ritchie into the slot for Coyle. His shot is blocked. Rebound kept in by Smith. Kasha, it's intercepted there by Eller. Bad passing there. Eller on the 3-on-1, and he's hit hard and loses it. Coyle, that's picked off by Dowd. He was looking for Ritchie. This team's pacing just seems a little bit off. They're not able to generate much offense. Smith, taken away. Their chemistry looks shattered. DeBrusk around Samsonov. Up the wing to Coyle. Coyle dekes, drags, walks in, shoots, and just wide. Smith, looking to the slot, intercepted there by Backstrom, moved up to Dowd. Dowd loses it, the puck is loose, and it's picked back up by him. Dowd, around back on Kasha, knocks this off the boards. Struggling Boston team so far. They're going to look to get something going here on this power play. Ritchie, looking to get around Dillon. And he does. Pulls it up, shoots, and it's stopped there by Samsonov. DeBrusk trying to get it to the slot. That one is stopped there by Dillon. Collision on the boards. That one ricochets back behind. Carlson gets absolutely mauled, and Ritchie and Dillon get to a scrap behind the net, and Nick Ritchie says, I don't think so. You're not going to scrap with me. Brendan Dillon is no match for Nick Ritchie. And he is taken down hard. Huge collision there from Nick Ritchie. He took down John Carlson. Look at that. Nick Ritchie takes down John Carlson and takes down Brendan Dillon in a fight. You can tell this guy, the physicality on this guy, he will get called for charging, as well as the 5-minute major for fighting. He is going to be the physical presence that they've needed for a while. Carlo to Bergeron. Bergeron will bring this up. Bergeron tries to get it over to Marchand. That won't go. Slap shot from Carlo is blocked and deflected off the boards. Taken away there by Vrana. Vrana gets away from Marchand. Vrana on the breakaway. Can Carlo beat him? And a stop there from Rask. Marchand deflected away. Vrana over to Schultz. Schultz comes up to Kuznetsov. He scores a second. Evgeny Kuznetsov. It's 3-0 Washington. Evgeny Kuznetsov scores his second of the night. This one will count as a power play goal. Oh, wow. It was a 5-minute. Oh, it was a game misconduct on Nick Ritchie. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's the worst thing possible for Boston. Corrali up on the point. Shoots it up to Samsonov, and he makes the save. Ovechkin to Carlson to Kuznetsov. Trying to get around Kevin Miller. He gets it to Oshie. Oshie brings it in. Oshie shoots, and a save by Rask. Corrali. Over to Bergeron. Bergeron moves in. Over to Carlo, and he just missed the net. Bergeron to Carlo. Oh, he goes offside. There was nobody over there. Washington has come out hot and heavy, scoring 3 goals in the first period, as this Boston team struggles with chemistry and offensive pacing. Wagner wins the faceoff. McAvoy's hit and loses it. Backstrom is taken down hard. McAvoy to Lauzon. Over to Wagner, and he's taken down as Lauzon tries to get it over to Smith, but Ovechkin takes it away. Ovechkin hitting the boards by Smith. He'll try to get over to Wagner in the slot, but Carlson takes it away. Backstrom, what a deke there from Nicholas Backstrom. He'll move in, shoot. Doesn't get the puck off his stick. Smith to McAvoy. Up to Smith along the wing. Smith, the spinorama, and a beauty. McAvoy shoots, and he just went wide. Backstrom, what a move, but he lost the puck. Thought the physicality and the leadership we saw from Nick Ritchie on that fight, hitting one of Washington's best players, booming him behind the net, would start a sense of confidence for the Boston Bruins as Eller move it up cross crease, and a save by Rask. Bergeron collects it up the wing, moves it up to Corellia, save by Samsonov. What a save here. Hangelin is hit on the boards there by Miller. Kevin Miller brings it through. Miller shoots, and a save by Samsonov. Evgeny Kuznetsov with 2 goals already in this first period. He's a goal away from the hat trick. Eller and Wagner for the face-off inside the Washington zone. 2:20 left on the Capitals power play. Carlo with a blast, and a save by Samsonov. I think that's his last name, Samsonov. It says Samsonov. I have no idea, honestly. Wagner and Kuznetsov for the face-off again inside of the Washington zone. Face-off won by Kuznetsov. He brings it over to Schultz. Schultz is hit hard on the boards by Wagner. Backstrom brings it up. Backstrom to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov in the slot, and that's poked away there by Rask. Hit hard on the boards. Puck is loose. Bring it to the slot. Kuznetsov and a glove save by Rask. Smith up to Wagner on the wing. Wagner shoots and a save. Rebound. Smith just couldn't poke it through. Backstrom brings it out of the zone and a booming hit. The big bad Bruins looking to make a return. Wagner over to Smith, over to Lazon, and a save by Samsonov. And we got a slow Boston Bruin to get up, and that's Craig Smith. Huge hit. Oshie gets boomed. Kuznetsov to the slot and a save by Rask. Boston started to play a lot better. We're going to see how they do once it's back to full strength. Wagner can't get anything going on there as Orlov will dump it down to Eller. Eller to Wilson. Tom Wilson, one of the strongest men in the NHL. It's stopped. Corrali, little miscommunication there. He wasn't expecting a change. Miller with a huge hit on the boards. Wilson over to Carlson. What a save by Tuukka Rask. Gliding, it says no. He did not want to give up a fourth. Hangelin's shot is stopped by Rask. But they just can't get it out of the zone. Eller to Hangelin. He hit the iron. He hit the post with the shot. Keeping it in. Ovechkin to Wilson. A shot and a save by Rask. They pass it out. They need to get the puck out of the zone here with the 30 seconds left in their power play. Finally, the puck is cleared out to the neutral zone to Sean Corrali. Corrali looking to get around. Corrali up to Lazon. A backhander is gloved away by Samsonov. Wilson brings it up. This could be the last offensive opportunity on the power play. Wilson scores! Tom Wilson! And Boston's defense is nowhere to be found as he glides in to make it 4-0. Wow, this is sad. Face-off won by Boston. Craig Smith looking pretty good after that hard hit. A huge slap shot. Glove by Samsonov. Wagner and Kuznetsov for the face-off. Kuznetsov wins it. Schultz over to Orlov. And oh, what a deke there from Backstrom. We are back to full strength. That one's poked away there by Rask. How long will we see Tuukka in this game? Will we see Halak make an appearance? Smith to Miller to Clifton. Clifton has that poked away. Backstrom. Taken by Miller. Miller up the wing. Miller up around. That one's taken away. Kuznetsov. Kasha with a big hit on Kuznetsov. Kasha brings it up. Kasha to Krejci and a glove stop there by Samsonov. Orlov. Brings us around. Boston can't generate anything. Backstrom to Orlov. Orlov's hit. Puck is loose. Krejci to DeBrusk. DeBrusk to the slot for Krejci. He scores! Through the pads of Ilya Samsonov. David Krejci makes it 4-1. Good pass there from Jake DeBrusk to set up David Krejci through the pads of Ilya Samsonov. Dowd and Krejci for the face-off as Washington still retains a 3-goal lead. Hathaway, bring it up. Hathaway, and a shot is stopped by Rask. Looking up the wing for Bergeron. That's poked up. Bergeron tries to get it away, but Panik says no. Panik brings it up. Hit by Moore. Dicks it to the slot. And McAvoy pokes it away. Bergeron trying to get it up to Pasternak. He had a fast break if he was able to connect there. Hathaway is hit. Schultz shoots it, and that one's deflected off around the boards. Panik looking around. Hathaway can't get anything going. That'll end the period. 4-1. Washington Capitals score 4. Kuznetsov has 2. A total of 5 goals were scored in this first period of the first game of the season for these two teams. One more goal. Rask is coming out. One more goal, and Rask is coming out. We welcome you back to Capital One Arena here in Washington, D.C. as Nicholas Backstrom and Patrice Bergeron will continue the game here in the second period. Marchand off the wing, taken away by Oshie. Oshie, back to Bergeron and Marchand. Marchand cuts through the defense. Marchand to Pastrnak, deflected. That could have been dangerous. That's poked away. Ovechkin. Hits him! Big hit there. A slap shot is stopped by Rask, dumped for McAvoy. Bergeron. Bergeron, that's poked away by Orlov. But Bergeron will try to take it away from it. Orlov will move it up to Ovechkin. Marchand in the zone. Picks it up for Boston. Marchand, swarmed from defenders, gets it to Pastrnak, back to Kevin Miller. Slap shot and a save by Samsonov. Oshie to Ovechkin. Ovechkin's hit hard, picked up by Marchand, and he's offside. Boo. 25 hits from the Boston Bruins and only one goal to match the Capitals' 4. Krejci tries to get through, and it's scooped up by Carlo. Takes a mad slap shot. That could have been a huge offensive rebound if anybody was there. Krejci off the stick. Miller takes a slap shot, gloved and held on the body of Ilya Samsonov, who's been playing really well. Samsonov, 15 saves on 16 shots. Rask has given up 4 goals on 21 shots. Most of those goals have been via poor defense, though. Miller to Carlo. Carlo to DeBrusk. DeBrusk up to Carlo. Carlo set up nicely. Kasha to back to Krejci, and he scores! Krejci scores another! And Boston has their second. And so does Krejci. Set up nicely from Andre Kasha, I do believe. Kasha sets up Krejci, and he slaps it home for his second goal of the game. Boston cuts the lead to 2. They score 2 consecutive goals. Face-off won by Washington. Schultz will move it up past Bjork. He's collided hard by Kevin Miller. Carlo takes us down behind the boards. Smith up to Coyle. Coyle is decked hard, and Craig Smith wants to scrap right at Dillon. Dillon's getting in his second fight. These Bruins are back, and they look to be physical. They're down 2. Craig Smith, their free agent signing, is looking to see how much of an impact he can be on this team. Good dodge there from Brendan Dillon. Hits him with the uppercut, and Smith takes down Dillon. He's 0 for 2 on fights today. Craig Smith wins the wins the fight. Coyle was hit hard by Brendan Dillon, and Dillon was sent into a frenzy.
Capitals penalty to number 4.
By Craig Smith. Schultz to Kempney. Intercepted there by Wagner. We'll try to bring it up. Wagner's taken away there by Vrana. Vrana taken by Bjork. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, we get it. We get how we get how hockey works. Corrali. Here's the face-off. Brought back over. Wagner on the point. Kicks it back to McAvoy. Tamora, slap shot and a save by Samsonov. Sprong up the wing to Vrana. Vrana brings it around. Vrana poked away. Up on Rask, and he makes the save. I wanted to say Samsonov. Bjork, it's poked away by Sprong. He'll bring it up. Hangelin, breakaway, and a save by Rask. Dump behind the net, picked up by Bergeron, who'll give it to McAvoy. McAvoy's hit hard, picked up by Wagner. Wagner back to Bergeron, he comes and shoots, and a save by Samsonov. Dumped around along the boards. Carlo will chase after, and he'll pick it back up behind Rask. Dumps this off the boards. The Bergeron is taken by Carlson as he's hit hard. He wasn't able to complete the pass. Marchand. In a tough situation, he gives it to Wilson on a bad turnover. Wilson Picked off there by Marchand. Marchand to Bergeron. Bergeron over to Pastrnak, and a save by Samsonov. Pastrnak got a real good opportunity there to make it 4-3. He just didn't get the right shot selection he wanted. You can see he's a little disgruntled in himself after that affair. Krejci and Backstrom will take the face-off inside the Washington zone. Krejci will win it. He'll give it back to Miller. Back to Carlo, back to Miller. Gives it to DeBrusk. Moves his way through a shot. He scores! Jake DeBrusk. Good shot. That one gets past Samsonov. It rang off the iron. And it's only a 1-goal deficit. Jake DeBrusk. From the face-off, dot flicks that past Ilya Samsonov. This is becoming a real good game here in Washington. Extremely high scoring. Miller will chase after Backstrom as that one's poked away. Backstrom, the one-timer, and the iron says no once again. Backstrom to Oshie, and a save by Rask. Krejci to Kasha. Kasha, that's poked away. Picked up by DeBrusk, he's hit hard. Kasha, collision. Orlov, hit hard. Shoved into the boards. Carlson will bring it up. Carlson to Ovechkin. Ovechkin. Trying to get around DeBrusk, he does. Ovechkin will bring it up the ice. Ovechkin up the wing. Nobody's contesting him. There comes Kasha with a hit on Ovechkin. You can't hold the puck for that long and not expect to be absolutely drilled. Kuznetsov moves it back over to Kempny. Picked up by Lazon. And that will not be icing, as that was touched by a Capital. With less than a minute left to play in the second period, Washington 4, Boston 3. That one dumped down by Vrana. As he'll pick it up and scoop it and bring it down the ice. Vrana moving it back to Jensen. Over to Kuznetsov. Sets him up nicely behind the net. Kempny's hit hard. That one's going to go wide. As the period ends, it's 4-3 in favor of the Washington Capitals. The Bruins score 2 consecutive goals in this period to make it 4-3 and cut the deficit to 1. Welcome back to the third period here at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. The Boston Bruins and the Washington Capitals play their first game of the season. It's 4-3 in favor of the Capitals. Here we go. The third period is on, and Orlov will try to pick it up. It's hit hard by Bergeron. Marchand will bring it up. Marchand tries to get it. He keeps it. McAvoy, uncontested, gives it to Moore. Moore back up to Marchand. Marchand back to Moore. Over to McAvoy. McAvoy to Bergeron. He gives it, tries to get it to Pastrnak. He's screened on that. Ovechkin gets it to Backstrom despite 2 Boston defenders being right on his tail. Poke checked and is stolen. Pastrnak tries to get around Oshie, but Oshie takes it and brings it back to the Washington zone. Oshie dumping this over to Backstrom. Cross-ice pass. Backstrom hit hard there by John Moore. McAvoy will dump this to Pastrnak to DeBrusk. DeBrusk up to Moore. Moore, that one's hitting off a body, and DeBrusk will bring it up to Krejci. He'll fight for it. Sprong will bring it up the ice. Here's Daniel Sprong. Sprong back to Kuznetsov, and a save by Rask. Kasha getting around defenders. Krejci brings it up to DeBrusk. Oh, he had a wide open Kasha. He would have been set up nicely to try to tie the game there. Huge hit on Sprong, but he'll pick the puck up after getting right back up. That's a tough kid right there. Kasha getting around defenders, bringing it up ice. Cuts, waits, spins, looking for Miller. A shot uncontested. Picked up by Miller. Move it up to Hengelin, and he's taken down. Miller to Krejci. Krejci's hit. Krejci can't get it as Wilson will bring it over to Hengelin. Hengelin to Eller. Eller to Hengelin. His shot goes wide. Schultz will keep it in. Up to Hengelin. To Eller. Eller to Wilson. His shot is stopped by Tuukka Rask. Rask struggled in the first period, but Bruce Cassidy decided to keep his all-star goalie in the net, and he hasn't given up a goal since the first period. Yet he did give up 4 in the first. Clifton to Smith. Smith loses it, but Lazon will keep it for Boston. Smith, that's poked away. Bjork gives it to Corrali. Corrali, that one's contested. Hengelin will bring it up the ice. Can Lazon get to Hengelin? He can. He'll hit him as that shot goes off the body of Rask. Bjork. Sorry, just a technical issue there. Bjork brings it up on the boards. Picked up Lazon over to Clifton. Oh, Clifton lets the puck hit in a little too much. Smith brings it up. Smith to Bjork. To Corelli! Oh, what a save by Sagasov! Clifton spins around. Dowd will bring it up. Hathaway, one more goal from Washington could seal the deal if they can get it going. Hathaway to Dowd. Dowd comes in. Oh, that could have been risky. A redirect there. Almost went into the back of the net off of a Boston body. And the puck is whistled icing. I don't care about Washington's upcoming schedule. Corrali and Dowd for the face-off. Lazone to Pasternak, up to Corrali. Poked up. Center ice. Kempney will bring this over to Oshie. Oshie along the Boston bench will dump this back behind. Picked up by Clifton. He'll rotate and ribbity wreck round around the boards. Having a little fun with wordplay there as the Capitals go offside. Jensen up to Oshie. Oshie's hit on the boards. It's picked up by Charlie McAvoy, and we'll bring it up to Pasternak. Pasternak poked away. Pasternak can't pick it back up. Kempney up to Backstrom. Oshie. Move it back. We have the 2-minute mark. Can Boston complete their 4-0 comeback? Ovechkin to Backstrom, and he just missed the net. Backstrom hit hard on the boards. Oshie. Boston needs an offensive opportunity here with 1 minute left to play in the period. Can they complete their comeback? That shot is stopped. The goalie comes out. Krejci to DeBrusk. DeBrusk, that shot is hit off of Jensen. Jensen to Vrana. He's hit center ice, picked up by McAvoy. DeBrusk up to Krejci. Krejci brings it back to center ice. Oshie, it's not center ice, into the slot. Jensen, Bergeron has it. Kempney will take it away from him. Less than 30 left to play. Kempney to Oshie. Oshie hit hard. Kempney to Backstrom. And that's taken away. They got less than 20 seconds to try to get something going. Knocked away. They go offside to stop the clock. Bergeron and Kuznetsov. They need to win this face-off. Bergeron wins it, gives it to Marchand. Marchand up to Bjork, to Pasternak. He scores! He scores! David Pasternak ties the game! The Rocket Richard, co-champion, ties the game at 4. David Pasternak! What a feed from Anders Bjork as Boston climbs the ladder and ties it up at 4. Corrali up Vrana. Vrana comes up to Sprong. Oh, what a stump from Tuukka Rask. That could have been dangerous as we go to overtime. Holy crap, this has been crazy. As you think it couldn't get any more crazy, a game that started off 4-0 in the first period goes to overtime. 4-4, Boston, Washington. 3-on-3 overtime is on. This is definitely one of the most stressful aspects of sports, sudden death overtime. One false move and the game gon' bust. Marchand will move it to McAvoy. A slap shot. Stick broken! And the shot is see. I thought the stick broke on that. My apologies. Backstrom, it's poked away there by McAvoy. Marchand will bring it up to Bergeron. Bergeron comes up, stops, moves over to the left side. They have open space if he can keep it. This could be a 2-on-3. Moves it to one-timer. Marchand, the Bruins come back from 4-0 to win it 5-4. Brad Marchand wins it in overtime, and the Bruins climb the defeat ladder and win it in Washington. Excellence from the second period on from the Boston Bruins. From the second period to the overtime period, Boston went 5-0. They struggled in the first severely, giving up a costly game misconduct. But the Boston Bruins come back from 4-0 to win it 5-4 in overtime. Folks, if you enjoy these videos, feel free to let me know, comment, leave a like. I'm enjoying making these videos myself. Thank you guys for tuning in. An epic comeback fashion. The Boston Bruins win Game 1. We'll be back against the Sabres for Game 2.